Good morning, thanks for tuning back in. For those of you who don't know,
I'm T-Swizzle.
and I'm T-Pain, and this
This
is
how we do it.
Pick
Our nose and chew it.
Do you go to the gym?
Do you want to go to the gym?
Do you get swole?
Do you want to get swole?
Well, sometimes it's hard to do, because the gym is full of douchebags.
If you're new to the gym, or maybe you're just a woman, it can be overwhelming at times because of the inappropriate things that guys do.
There's a lot of intimidation if you're not in the best of shape, and these douchebags performing acts of douchebaggery can kind of stray you away from that lifestyle.
This week we want to take a look at a lot of the different inappropriate things that happen inside the gym.
In this first video, we caught a couple douchebags doing one of the douchebaggery acts.
Full disclosure, we did not ask permission to film these people, and we didn't blur out their faces, so hopefully they don't see this clip.
Yeah, so take a look.
As you can see, clearly this is inappropriate behavior. Slamming weights, kissing biceps.
You look like a douchebag.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do any of those.
They smelt like them too.
So another douchey thing to do is to have a gallon jug of water.
We understand the convenience. You want to drink 1 gallon a day, and your muscles are so big that there's no blood left over to go to your brain, so you can't keep track of the individual bottles you drink, so you have to do a whole gallon.
So now you're a douchebag idiot.
It's not necessary. Just learn to count to 8. You'll be alright.
James by the gallon, bro.
When you're in the gym, safety is very, very important. Some things you just don't want to do by yourself, and you're going to need a spotter. But you want to do it tastefully.
If you're putting up that 200 pounds, you want somebody to have your back the whole time. But what you don't want is what this woman in the video got. Take a look.
Hey, can you stop it?
Yeah. All right. We get it, Jared. You're putting up massive amounts of weight and your biceps are screaming, but that doesn't mean that your lungs need to. Excessive grunting is another thing that could be very intimidating for the people who aren't at that 37-inch bicep mark like you are. So try to be a little courteous to them. They don't want to hear your yeets through your workout.
This isn't a porno. We don't need the volume.
Come on, get it, girl, 3 more beats, 3 more beats, 2 more beats, 1 more beat.
He's eat it out.
I'm eating it out.
We get it. You were in the Boy Scouts. You were taught to be helpful. Not all help is wanted, though.
Sure, hold a door open for a lady. Maybe even help an old woman carry her groceries to her car. But what you don't do
Is this.
Excuse me, hold up, girl. Let me show you how to do a rope. Alright? And then you take it down. Come on, take it down. Yeah, just like that. Then back up. All
Sir,
right? And then.
can you go?
Not only do people not always want help, sometimes they just don't want you touching them at all.
sometimes it gets a little inappropriate to touch somebody that you may not know in the gym. And by sometimes, I mean always.
Don't touch strangers. Okay, your workout's over and you've annoyed everybody in the gym, but they're slightly happy because now you're leaving. Only problem is you take your excessive celebration out to the parking lot.
And we get it. You're ripped, you're jacked up, your testosterone is at an all-time high. But if you look at the guys in this next clip, you'll see why it's just way too douchey.
That concludes this week's video of inappropriate gym behavior. If you think that we left something out of the video, you're wrong. It's not inappropriate. You are allowed to do it. You have our permission.
If you like the video, leave a comment. If there's something you want to say, make sure to give us a subscribe. And if you want to show all your friends, like it. Somewhat in that order. As always,
I'm Josh.
And I'm Austin.
And this was
My outro.